My son got jumped by 3 white football players, and I witnessed it. This is a true story, y'all. This is therapy, and it's helping me. All right, so now, this was back in 2022. Now, my oldest, y'all already know I got 6 kids. My oldest, he was going to the 11th grade. Everybody was happy, he been the first out of the family to make it to the 11th grade. The whole family had threw a party for him, like, a party like, damn, you made it, you about to graduate. No, seriously. All right, so what happened was, what we did, when he got to the 11th grade, I had came into some money. I was at the casino, so I had won, like $600. Now, take in mind, I got 6 kids, but 5 of them in school, right? So, each of them got like a little bit over $100. So, I took them to Goodwill right here in Montgomery, Alabama. Took them there, let them got some clothes. So my son, him being the oldest, he in high school now. He in 11th grade. He needs some clothes. He needs some shoes. So, of course, everybody got the thrift store stuff going. And then when it came to the shoes, I told him, I said, all right, so this what we'll do. We can either get you some shoes out of Goodwill, or we can just try to like order you some offline. And then, whatever design you want on it, I'll have my cousin, because my cousin, he detail like whatever, put shit on shoes, whatever, for like $10. I said, okay, I'll let my cousin put the design on it for you. So he was like, okay, you know what I'm saying, Mom? I just want to I'll go ahead and get the ones from out of, Goodwill. Now, my baby, he picked up some, I don't know what the fuck they was, but they like some banana boats. But he wanted them to look like the Nikes, the new Jordans that was coming out, some type of retro shit, I don't know. But we ended up getting them. They was $4.99. So I ended up, calling my cousin up and telling him, I want to design on them. So my cousin came, picked them up, put the design on them, and we brought it back to us. The shoes looked good. They really did look like the fucking Jordans that my son wanted. This is therapy, y'all. I cannot fabricate this for nothing. This is therapy, and it's helping me. The fucking shoes, the Nike check was upside down. So I'm like, cuz, what the fuck? Like, how you fuck up a shoe like that? How the fuck you put a Nike check upside down? So he was like, cuz, my bad, man, but they ain't gonna know. They gonna think the shit that, nobody got, like, joint, made a mistake, and he put them bitches out, and they cost a lot of money, and bam, like, he gonna be the first one with it. So I'm like, damn, you right, cuz. Anyway, so, I showed it to my son. He was, he was hurt a little bit. He like, shit, all my kids are grateful. So he like, Mom, I appreciate it, I said, you think they gonna joke on you? He like, no, man, I don't think they gonna bother me. I said, okay, well, you good, baby. All right, so boom. Anyway, so let me tell you what happened. All right, so after that, my son had needed a haircut. I had to get 2 of my boys a haircut. So now, I wasn't with my baby. I had just broke up my baby daddy. Remember that now, the gay truck driver. Broke up with him, right? For good. So I asked somebody they know somebody that can cut hair real good. They were like, yeah, we know this dude named Martin. He cut hair off Day Street. So I'm like, okay, appreciate it. Get there. Kids, you not, y'all. This is therapy. I cannot make this shit up for nothing. All right? Go into the barbershop. The bitch is dark. All they had was fucking ring lights. Ring lights. Like, I was the fuck, like, how the fuck you, I should have known then that they weren't gonna cut hair good. So the dude, he's sitting there and put the ring light on, motherfucker had the nerve to turn it to purple. Mind you, this is a goddamn barbershop now with the light off. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I go and I sit in the car like, shit, I don't want to watch them fuck my son head up. So boom, anyway. My son come out. Man, the dude done pushed my son fucking tape line all the way the fuck back. I told him I want him with a fade. He gave him a fade, like a boosted fade. But my son's hair was right here. The nigga pushed my son's tape line from like this, the right side. The right side was hanging right here, and the left went like this. So he came to my door. I said, what the fuck? I said, he done fucked your head up. So I went in, I was like, Martin. I said, man, did you see this shit? And he was like, no, what you talking about? I said, man, you fucked my son's hair cut up. You need to come outside and look at this, because you gotta come outside for this shit. You can't see shit in here with that purple fucking ring light in the dark. So he stepped outside. He like, oh man, damn, you know what I'm saying? I did push bro shit back a little bit. I said, no, you pushed that all the way the fuck back. Like, I can see my baby fucking thoughts. What the fuck what you doing? So anyway, but I ain't said it to him. That was in my mind, but I ain't said it to him. And, you know, I'm scared. So he went and got some fucking spray paint, you know, the black little spray paint. I don't know what it's called, but some spray paint shit. And he started spraying it. He took a piece of paper and started spraying it on my baby shit. But it was still, for some reason, it was going like, I don't know, it was still falling. It was falling low over here. He just fucked it up. It was bad. It was real bad, y'all. So my son got in the car, he was crying. I was like, it's okay. I said, it don't look that bad. I said, but at least you gonna be dressed now. I said, fuck all that. His hair is gonna grow back. And he was like, you right, Mom. So boom, first day of school, you know, my son, he went, he had on the retro fake Jordans with the Nike shit upside down. Kids you not, this therapy and it's helping me. The haircut fucked up. You know, he had his bun-up shirt that he got from Goodwill. He picked it out. You know what I'm saying? Had a little couple stains in it, but we got out the best we could with his little, you know what I'm saying, bag of jeans. The jeans was fitted as fuck in the waistline. I don't know what the fuck going on. It was fitted as fuck in the waistline, and it was baggy. We tried. You know, I tried. So you get to school, whatever. Oh, let me take it back. Now they came with their school supplies. A church was giving out school supplies. So they gave, you know what I'm saying, all the papers and stuff like that, but they ain't give out no book bag. So I'm like, fuck, like I'm mad, like, damn, y'all getting on the book bag this year? They're like, no, Miss Siobhan, we're not giving out no book bags. So I'm like, shit, I got, okay. So my mama ended up calling me. She said, you know, Dollar Tree, they got some damn book bags. You go get everybody a book bag from there, save you some fucking money. So I go to Dollar Tree, bam. I pick up all on 2 book bags a piece because I'm like, this shit like paper thin. I'ma double the motherfuckers and y'all gonna have a solid book bag. So I'm thinking I'm smart, right? So my son, 11th grade now, he going to school with this goddamn fucking $2 Dollar Tree book bag. So, you know, he come back, he had books and shit in it. So he said he in school. They already laughing and shit. He said he laughing when they were laughing real hard. They was joking on my Nikes and stuff. I said, baby, fuck them. Fuck what they think. He like, I know, Mom. He said, but then they started really talking about my haircut. He said, I tried to put a t-shirt around it, but the teacher made me take it off. I said, man, fuck them. I said, look, you going to school, get your education. You gonna have your money, right? Don't worry about the fuck they say. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to instill this in his mind, right? Just, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm selling my baby just lies and shit, but I'm trying to help him out. So boom, go to school the next day. Book bag break on him. He called me. He told me, Mom, the book bag broke on me, whatever. So I was like, okay, you know. I said, don't worry about it. He said, everybody laugh. I said, man, fuck them. Okay, so I went to check by the school, right? Because the book bag broke. So right then, I still had I want to say I had like $130 on me. I said, so tell me what kind of book bags they carrying around for, you know what I'm saying, to be fucking with you. He said, they got the rolling book bags, Mom. I said, bet, say less. He said, no, but they the Nike ones. I said, shit, how much the Nike one cost? He said, they like $100-some. I said, man, fuck that. We can go to Walmart. I can get a motherfucking rolling book bag from there and let your cousin put motherfucking Jordan sign on there. And he like, no, Mom, I'm good. I don't want that. I don't want that on there. But he thought like this, put teeth kind of big. He's like, I don't want that on there, Mom. I'm good. So I'm like, shit, okay. So kids, you're not serious. We get to Walmart, right? So, you know, I'm thinking I'm doing good, got money, whatever. So I pull out, you know, I kid you not. We never been nowhere a day in our fucking life. We never flew, none of that shit. None of that, kid you not. So I pulled down, I said, ooh, he gonna fucking rolling book bag. So I pulled down this rolling fucking thing. Had no idea that it wasn't a fucking book bag. I thought it was a book bag. My son did too, because we ain't never been nowhere. You feel me? So hold on, you gonna see where I'm going. So bam. Fast forward, he was happy. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, you know what I'm saying? Your haircut looking a little better. It's a little smudgy, but it's looking a little better because the black coming out. So he get to school, right, with the rolling book bag. I go to pick my son up from school. Here go the little uppity-ass, rich, white fucking kids. When my son get in the car, come to find out they the 3 fucking football players, little white football players. Where the fuck you think you're going? To the airport? So I said, bitch, who the fuck they talking to? So my son put the damn, the suit, come to find out it was a luggage, y'all. I swear to God, I cannot fabricate this for nothing. God, you know I'm not lying. Come to find out it was a fucking luggage that you carry. It's a fucking luggage. I had no idea that you go through the airport with. I said, what the fuck these little rich motherfuckers know about a fucking damn, some airport shit? Little rich white motherfuckers, y'all know about goddamn luggage at a young age? What the fuck? I said, what the type of parents letting their child know what the fuck the fucking luggage and shit look like on a fucking airplane, rich asses. So my son got in the car. He was crying, man, fuck that. Don't worry about it. I'm going to take this bag. And I'm going to go get you a real book bag. So he was like, no, Mom's okay. I carry around. I said, no, baby, they joking you saying, what the fuck you think you going to an airport? And they young as fuck talking like that. The fuck? So anyway, he was like, no, Mom, I carry around. I said, no, we just going to take it back, get your regular book bag. Boom, we took it back, got him a regular book bag. So fast forward, you know what I'm saying? He ended up coming home like a week later. He was like, Mom, they picking me. I said, who picked you? He said, these 3 white football players. I said, okay, I said, what the fuck, they trying to fight you? He like, yeah. I said, are you scared? He like, yeah, Mom, real scared. I said, okay, but say less, I'm going up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to help you fight. Fuck that. I said, how old is the oldest? He was like, I think he like 18. I said, boom, okay, I'm going to take care of the oldest. You get the other 2. I said, okay, so what you got to do? You never fall a day in your life. So I want you to get this weight. I had a 2-pound weight. I said, take it a dumbbell. I said, take it, just punch it like this. Punch it all day. So he was doing it all day, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So boom, fast forward, get to school. I drop him off. I pick him up. I got the car ready to fight, right? But I wasn't really going to fight. So my son, you know, he's standing there. I look at the fucking football players. I'm thinking these motherfuckers are the daddies. So I look at them. I said, where the fuck y'all son at? In my mind, I know deep down in my heart these were the damn children because they had on the damn jerseys. So they were like, bro, get your moms, bro. I'm telling you, bro, get your moms. So my son, he was like, you're not gonna do nothing to my mom. I said, there you go. I said, get his motherfucking ass. I said, get one on. So my son came over to me. He said, Mom, which one should I get? I said, man, get the smallest motherfucker. I said, look, run my son his motherfucking one. Run him his one. So the white boys are like, bro, man, we gonna break your son down. Look at this fucking little fucking nerd. So I said, get his motherfucking ass. You gonna let him talk to you like that? So I said, which one you want? So my son said, he pointed to the smallest one. He said, I want to fight you. Then my son said, I want to fight you. I said, man, say it fucking louder. I said, what the fuck you looking at me for? Look at them. They gonna sneak your ass by you looking at me. Look, get your fucking ass over there and say it to them. So I'm gonna, they hear me telling me. So I said, I want to fight you. Next thing you know, I said, run up his one. So the littlest one, these 3 motherfuckers, they like 6'4". All three of them a piece. They like 240. I knew they were gonna fuck my son up, y'all. So I'm trying to talk loud, hoping that the police or teachers come over and stop the shit, right? Because I know I wasn't gonna do shit. So one of the boys, my son swung, he tried. He swung with the hand at the weight. I told him to press, but he swung and he missed. And they laughed. So the smallest one picked my son up, kids you not. Picked my son up, put my son up against the window, and then the other one came, and he had slapped my son. I said, oh, fuck, no, the fuck you did. So I kicked out my shoes, right? I already bald head and had no hair. I kicked my shoes off, acting like I'm doing. I said, no, put him down now. I said, oh, I'm finna throw these bitches. And they're like, come on, dude, come on, you get your ass whooped too, moms. Come on, moms, bring your old ass on, moms. No, seriously. So anyway, so I'm acting like I'm walking up like this, right? Like, God, please. So anyway, so the other dude said, man, the mom is not gonna do nothing. So he took my son, threw my son in the fucking garbage can. Then the motherfucking teachers and shit want to come up, and then the police want to come. So by that time, I'm going out like, motherfucker, let me go. Really, when nobody holding me, they just had me by my motherfucking wrist. So I told my son, I said, get your ass in the fucking car. So we get in the car. I kid you not. I took the shit out of my motherfucking son. I was so scared. I took the shit out of my motherfucking son, and then I felt like shit because I raised a son that ain't gonna fight no fucking body, never hit nobody. I looked over at him. I said, look at you. Look at your thin motherfucking ass. I said, see, that's why they pick with you, because you're so fucking little. I said, what you gonna do? I said, your bone face ass. I said, yep, your bone face. All this shit boned up and hard. I said, you gonna get in that motherfucking house. You gonna fix you 3 bologna sandwiches. You gonna get a fucking bag of damn chips, the Great Value chips I bought, the Milo's extra sweet tea, and you gonna eat and drink that whole shit down. I said, you gonna put some fucking weight on your ass, and you gonna go back tomorrow, nigga, and you gonna fight every last one on. So my son started crying. He was like, money ain't my fault, money dumb, look like that. I said, man, yes, the fuck it is. Because if your ass would have been eating and staying off the fucking game and trying to learn how to play fucking football, your ass would have stuck with them. Kids you not, the whole thing was, I just feel like shit, but they actually jumped on my son. We went to school next day. Nothing was done to them, kids you not. Nothing was done to the boys. They didn't even get suspended. But I ended up withdrawing my child from school because I was like, fuck that, I ain't finna have my child getting beat up. he didn't finish, y'all. It ain't my fault. He didn't finish. He didn't want to. He wanted to go online. He did online a little bit and stopped on it. It is what it is, but that's the story I got for y'all. That's true, y'all. It's real talk. I'm your girl, Keisha Munn, and I'm out.